There's never a time when women are not with a guy. That just doesn't happen. There's never a time when women are not having sex. Probably from the time they're about 16, 17 until they settle down. Maybe 10, 15 years, maybe 20, 25 years in some cases until they're 40. Women are having constant sex. Constantly. I've never come across a girl, unless they're ugly. If they're ugly or they're really fat and overweight to the point where they're just not at all sexually attractive, then they're always having sex. And this is one of the main differences between men and women, is oftentimes you will see, and I know for a fact, because I'm around them, I'm around these guys, there are guys who are good looking, in shape, good personalities, good characters, funny guys, intelligent, who are not getting laid. Regularly. I see it all the time. I've been friends with these guys. They might get a girl every once in a while. They might have a girlfriend for a while. They might even get into a long-term relationship. But it is quite frequent and it is quite normal for good-looking guys, in-shape guys, intelligent guys, employed guys. It is quite normal for them to go without a woman. It's just something we don't talk about. I wouldn't necessarily say we're overtly embarrassed about it. It's just something we bear as men. Men spend long periods of time not having sex, not having girlfriends, things like that. And occasionally we get ridiculed for it, occasionally, particularly with the vicious left, the vicious feminists. They call us incels or whatever. It's just not uncommon. It's not at all uncommon. This is why guys who have a lot of sex are called players. This is why guys who have a lot of sex get more respect amongst the men in their community. If you're getting a lot of sex, if you're getting sex regularly, you get more respect from other men because it's not the most common thing. Now, oftentimes a guy will settle down and get married or have a long-term girlfriend or whatever. That's not necessarily uncommon. But of course, in today's day and age, guys are veering away from long-term relationships because it's just getting so crazy out there. Particularly marriage. Guys are veering away from marriage, and I don't blame them at all. But guys go through lots and lots of dry spells, lots and lots of dry periods. It's not uncommon for a guy to go 3 months without having sex. Not uncommon for a guy to go 6 months without having sex. We have to work for it. Even with how quote unquote easy it is on online dating, we're competing. Not only do we have to have good looks, not only do we have to dress nice, not only do we have to be in shape and have abs, but we also have to have resources. We have to have a nice car. We got to be paying bills. We got to be living on our own. Even fat women still get laid. It might be a little bit harder. Their scope of sexual suitors might be somewhat diminished given their weight, because not all guys are into overweight chicks. But a lot of guys are. A lot of guys don't care if you're fat. If you're a fat guy, shit, good luck. It's not the same thing. In addition, we have to bring something to the table. In addition, we have to bring resources. We have to, and it ain't easy. Like I said before, all women have to do is show up. All they have to do is say yes and spread their legs. That's it. Men have to do the convincing. We have to be masculine. We have to play the push and pull game. We can't be too eager. We got to act like we have, other girls potentially that we could get. We have to act like we have abundance. We have to show that we're a high value man, a high status man. All those little tricks that we have to do to convince women that we're worthwhile. And yet, when women are constantly banging somebody. So this is all the stuff we do in order to get sex, and all the stuff we do in order to get a woman, to get a woman in bed. And what are they doing? They've got a harem of guys that are in her phone. Don't think that she's only got you in her phone. Even if you're her girlfriend, she's got other guys in her phone. She's got some backups. Let's just say that. And if you're talking to her and you're not her boyfriend, she's probably got at least 5 other guys that she's considering which one she wants to sleep with, which one she wants to date, which one she wants to use for free dinners, which one she wants to use to buy her things. This is the game. Women are the ones who are the players. It's funny that you hear women complain about men doing this. Men are always cheating. Men aren't loyal. Yeah, because you're chasing the guys who have the most abundance, because you're chasing the guys that all the other women want. When in reality, you're the ones who are cheating. You're the ones who have all the abundance. You're the ones who have all the phone numbers in your phone. You're the ones who have all the hookups. And this is why I never respected women when I was deeply in the dating game. I'm not as deep now, but 5-7 years ago when I was getting laid left and right from online dating, I never respected any of those women because they have an abundance. It's everywhere. I'm not special. I'm just the guy who said the right things and came across like a bad boy, came across the cool way. That's all I was. And I knew that. You don't really like me. You're not really, you just want me right now. And look how easily I fucked you. I don't respect you. I don't care about you. You're just a fuck. Because you got a bunch of other guys already fucking you. You got a bunch, you're just a slut. You're riding the cock carousel. I don't respect you. I don't want to take you out or get to know you. I don't give a flying fuck. And you don't care either. I'm just being cool. I'm just being whatever. So I can get in your pants, and it works. Because I know you're fucking. I know when your phone beeps, that ain't your mom. It's the other dude. I know when you're sucking my dick and your phone goes off. It ain't your sister. It ain't your brother. It's the dude. It's the other dude who's trying to get his dick sucked. Guys know this. We're not stupid. And if you don't know this, you should know this. That's what it is. It's 2019, man. These girls ain't going to church. These girls ain't looking for Mr. Right. These girls are looking for Mr. Cock. And even if she says, "Oh, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm looking for this, that." If she says that, then chances are she used to be that kind of girl, and now she wants to change because of various reasons. Actually, that's a red flag in today's day and age if she says, "I'm not that kind of girl." Why aren't you that kind of girl? Because every other kind of girl is like that. What do you got, an STD? What do you got, a baby's daddy? What do you got? You know what I mean? It's like, ugh. But And if she, and oftentimes that's it's also a red flag, meaning she is that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of girl. You are that kind of girl if you say that. You're saying I'm not that kind of girl because you've been that kind of girl, and you probably still are that kind of girl. So, guys aren't stupid. We know. And if you are ignorant, guys, if you're listening to this and you are ignorant, don't be ignorant anymore, because they are doing it. Trust that. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how innocent she seems or comes across. She's doing it. So you gotta be smarter than that. Gotta be careful. Can't let your guard down and think, oh, this girl's different. No, man. That's why I probably can't settle down with these girls. That's why our future looks bleak. That's why the world ain't what it seems. It ain't what it used to be. It's getting colder and darker and more damaged. Where's the good girls? Where's the quality girls? I don't know. There aren't anymore. They just aren't out there. They're all on their knees. They're all sucking dick. They're all taking Chad cock left and right. And meanwhile, men just take what we can get. Right? We're left out. It ain't the same. Don't let some woman say, oh, it's all equal. It's all the same. We're all the same. No, we are not. We are not equal. We're built different. Everything about us is different. The way we get what we get is different. Men love idealistically, women love opportunistically. In fact, it's hard to even say if women love at all. If they do love, it's very selfishly, it's very emotionally. It ain't very loyal. Can't tell you how many times I've been cheated on. Can't tell you how many times a girl has went out on me. Can't tell you how many times I've broken up with a girl and she was with another guy within weeks. Because it ain't hard for them. It ain't hard for them to jump on the next dude. It's always the next dude. Can't tell you how many times that I got with a girl when I was the next guy. She was coming out of a relationship. Can't tell you how many times I've slept with a girl who was in a relationship. Dozens of times. These girls are sly, man. They're cheaters. They're liars. Girls have brought me over to their house when they were married and the guy was at work and I didn't even know. And I figured it out later on. I was like, oh shit. That chick was married. That chick was living with the guy or whatever. And I couldn't talk to her anymore. I was like, you're going to get me caught up. You're going to get me beat up. You're going to get me killed. Fuck that shit. You lying ass bitch. This shit's common, man. These women are having sex all the frickin' time. Even to the point where they make fun of us and they look down on us. They're not hurting. They're not thirsty. This is why women don't approach men. They don't need to. What do they need to approach you for when they got 50 guys in their inbox on the dating sites? They don't need to, man. That's the nature of the game. That's what this world has become. How many of them have values? How many of them have morals? How many of them have anything worthwhile on the inside in their heart? How many of them know how to treat a man? How many of them know how to not be selfish? How many of them know how to sacrifice? for love or for their man. How many? None. They're all selfish. They're all about them. Even if they have the love and long-term relationship values, even if they have marriage values, quote unquote, it's still about them. It's their little honeymoon, their little love, their little happily ever after. It's not about you. You're just the guy who's playing that role in her starring movie. It's her fairy tale. You're just the guy in it. You're